How would you like to hack your meditation so that it becomes more powerful, more profound, more useful to you, more calm, more reliable, more stable? It's just yours. You own it. It's not something you're trying to get and pull in. It's just something you say, now I'm going to enter meditation. That's what this series is about. These are meditation hacks, ways to get your mind into the meditation more quickly, ways to increase your power in meditation, ways to stabilize meditation for a longer term, and ways to increase your clarity and your ability to enter meditation at will and your ability to use meditation as you wish. This is about making you boss of your own mind. That's kind of what the whole my old channel is about. But these hacks in particular will help fast track this. These are basic meditation hacks or techniques that will bring you to that place. I've done a few videos up to this point. I've done 6 hacks, and this is the final 2 in this series. So the first is to redirect wandering thoughts. So if intrusive thoughts arise on your mind, and believe me, that's a big part of meditation. It's one of the main obstacles. Then use those thoughts in a constructive manner. Instead of having the thoughts be about the football game, what you're going to have for dinner, work, spouse, blah, 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 the usual life stuff, start thinking about meditation. Use those thoughts and circle them back into meditation. So instead of thinking about dinner, you're thinking about, how do I improve meditation? How do I deepen this? How do I stabilize the mind and the breath? What is the breathing doing here? What is the meaning of the breathing? So one of the ways to do this is to review the techniques, right? Understand the different parameters of meditation. We're going to go over a lot of those in the 9 stages of resting the mind course. This is kind of a part of that, or that's a part of the How to Meditate Well course. So what are the 9 stages? Know what those are. Know what the 3 powers are. Know what the 6 obstacles and 8 antidotes are. Can't remember exactly how many there are. It shows how good I am at it. There's a few more things in there, but those are kind of the main points of it. And once you go over those and you get your grid laid out, you can go over those and you can go over where you're at that point in time. What is your current obstacle? That's a main thing. So in reviewing the techniques and the ideas in there, know what you're doing. The technique is placing the mind on the object and allowing it to remain there. Know what the obstacles to that are that you're working at in that moment. Is it laziness? Can you just not really be bothered? Which is kind of like not interested or too caught in distraction. Well, that's one thing. And then there's usually requires a little bit of force to bring the mind back to the object of meditation. Then the next obstacle will be forgetting the instruction. It's more like you're not quite there. You're close, but you're not quite there. So this is between the 3rd and 4th stage. And then mindfulness, remembering what you're doing in a more precise manner, is the obstacle. After that, the obstacles and antidotes become pretty cool, because your obstacle tends to be elation or settling, sinking, things like that. You're really meditating, and there's a huge obstacle there, and I'm going to do some whole videos on that, because that's when you're really meditating. That's when you're really working with it. The mind tends to become too settled, and it's very easy to think, this is meditation, I'm really there, I'm calm, but it's a slowly degrading process. I don't want to get into that yet. It's an exciting thing that's going to be happening soon. I love that part, because when you're doing that, then you're really working with meditation, and it's so cool. Sorry to get excited, but it's really neat. Another aspect in redirecting wandering thoughts from ordinary to about meditation is to reflect on the challenges and the solutions or obstacles and antidotes within meditation. And the third one is to strengthen your resolve to deepen focus, to say, I am going to become a great meditator. I am going to deepen my mind. I'm going to get an ability to focus that mind on whatever I want. Keep making that commitment. Get excited about it. Get inspired by it. Realize how the benefits are, and realize how it feels good. It feels so good to get your state of mind in that, and I want it for you. So the second one, after redirecting wandering thoughts, is to develop faith and motivation. So meditation is transformative. It can change you in very deep and profound ways. It's slow, but it's steady if you keep at it. But it requires trust in the process, and it requires confidence in your ability. So it's important to anchor this faith in some personal evidence and understanding. Take small wins. If you have a little win in meditation, take it, do it. Just enjoy it. Think, I got it. One of my things that's happened in my life is I finally internalized and sort of realized impermanence. And at this point, I now feel like nothing is really going to last. That's my perspective. And that was a huge change in my life, and it took years to get there, but it's very powerful, and it's highly motivating, because knowing that everything's impermanent, I'm motivated to continue my path and not to give up on it, or to do other things, to not get distracted. I tried very much not to get distracted. So just a final, in closing thing is keep developing other techniques. Kind of work some in your own recognizance. Study the techniques and study some of the videos here, study the 9 stages and so forth. Study other great teachers. One book is called Turning the Mind into an Ally. It's by Mipa Rinpoche, and it's a very good basic primer in meditation. Meditation is a skill you can continually refine. It doesn't have an end point. So study these various techniques and apply them during your practice. Don't overdo it. Don't try and apply too many at once. Just bring one in at a time. But turn that learning into an active engagement with the meditative process. And by incorporating these hacks into your meditative practice, you can stabilize your focus, you can deepen your practice, you can progress steadily toward genuine meditation, and you can progress beyond that to actual realization of the various factors in the Dharma, or the various factors just of what reality is. That's what realization means, to real, to bring in the real, right? To bring it into the mind, to know what is real and what is not, without need to being told that. Just understand it and see it directly. So if you want more tips and guidance, then keep looking at my courses on meditation. There's courses on meditation for anxiety and foundational practices. And stay committed. So happy meditating. And in the next video, we'll come on with a topic called meditation, an ancient perspective.